I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. So now let's go to Seattle, Washington, where Jim and Phil have the call.
One team will make one more step towards immortality as we welcome you to the NFC Championship game here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Sims, and welcome to the NFC Championship game. Whole lot at stake here. The winner moves on to the Super Bowl. And Phil, your thoughts before kickoff?
Well, we know it's a big game, don't we? I mean, listen, up here in the booth, you and I, we're both a little nervous, and we're not even playing it. That's how big it is to think that you're one step away from the Super Bowl. But just do your job. Think about what you have to do each play. If you do that, that'll take away the nerves and also keep you from making that big mistake.
And Steven Hauschka is ready now to get this one started. Bolden's going to test the coverage this time. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. Coming onto the field for the 49ers, quarterback Colin Kaepernick, who in his first year as a starter in just his 10th game got the start in Super Bowl 47 against Baltimore. A year ago, he was playing some of his best football by the end of the season when the 49ers came within one game of going back to the Super Bowl. Bolden's lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st and 10. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Kaepernick with the handoff. Brought down at the 29.
Now 3rd and short following the run.
Gore's in the backfield. Single back set. He'll keep it on the play fake. Almost intercepted.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on 3rd down, and that is bad.
The 49ers have it at the 29. Still not taken down. Brings it in along the sideline.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
1st down here after the completion. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Getting away from the pressure. Brought down at the 44. 2nd down coming up. The Seahawks will come out in the dime. Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense is happy to get off the field. They stopped the 3rd down try by the offense, but they're upset because they had a chance for the turnover, and they dropped a sure interception.
The 49ers get to it first, and this will be downed as their defense trots onto the field. The Seattle leader on offense is 3rd-year quarterback Russell Wilson, already a Super Bowl winning quarterback who was taken in the 3rd round a couple of years back out of the University of Wisconsin.
The offense is backed up.
1st down and 10. Lynch is tackled down.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Russell Wilson has it under center. Lynch is handed the football. He'll go left.
That's a gain of 6. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
When you backed up, there's just so few plays that you feel comfortable running. That time, nice job by the play caller. Gave the offense a chance, and they picked up a big 1st down.
Lynch is in the backfield. Wilson keeps it. Buffet's there that time for the tackle.
2nd down.
The Seahawks will come out in the pistol. Lynch is going to take the handoff now. Tackle, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
And here's a look at the defensive line that will try to control the trenches today.
The Seahawks take it from the 23.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Lynch is going to go back after this play and give his offensive line a little pat on the rear end and say good job. 3rd and short. They gave him the opportunity to get in there and pick up that 1st down.
First down here after the run.
And Rice is in the slot. Wilson from the shotgun. Catch made.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a 1st down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
1st down at the 47. Russell Wilson out to Sidney Rice. Brought down after a gain of 15.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space and making a nice catch.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
And Rice is a receiver in the slot. And that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. We'll be back from Seattle for the start of the 2nd after the break. The Seahawks on offense here to start the 2nd quarter.
1st down here.
Lynch is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Reed makes the tackle.
Marshawn Lynch is a big running back, but he's also behind one of the biggest offensive lines in the NFL, and they make it work that time for a big game.
1st and 10.
Again, the lead on him. Smith's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Play after play after play here on this drive. This has been a long drive so far.
The Seahawks from the 22.
Throws to the right.
Wilson finds Lynch.
And it's Patrick Willis who makes the tackle.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
3rd and 3.
Wilson's marked down after a gain of 4.
1st down by the offense in the red zone, and you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
They face 1st down. The long drive continues. Pulls it in. McCoy's tackled down after a gain of 10.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Marching down the field and taking their time. That's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out.
Well, the bigger the game, the more you want to score first. And here in this conference championship game, to get on top, now you got your opponent chasing you. That is a tough spot to be in.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The 49ers
Get ready to start their drive.
Bolden's lined up in the slot.
Now 1st and 10. Eyeing that left side. The reception, easy, wide open. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Johnson with some nice hands and brings in the bullet pass. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Here's the first snap after the big play. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Stiff arms to stay on his feet, and that's a gain of 9. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Quick drop back.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Hester's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player. Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Coming up in 2 minutes, it's the EA Sports Halftime Show, sponsored by Verizon.
And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. 1st and goal.
And the give to Frank Gore.
And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you want to play that the defense is ready for it, and that's the situation right here. In the red zone, the offense decides to run it. The defense is ready for it, and they stop it for a short gain.
Play action.
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Can the defense come up big in a situation like this? You got a 7-point lead. I think you need to be aggressive, attack this offense.
The 49ers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on 3rd and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
Kaepernick takes it from the gun. What a catch. Touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
An extra point is good.
The Seahawks await the kick as the game has been tied here late in the 2nd quarter. Scores 7-7.
49ers setting up for the kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. They've come out in the dime package. Taking off, and Jammers there to make the stop. Coming up, 2nd down. Offense lines up here.
feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
Yeah, it was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's got the catch. Samuels is going to make the tackle.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Seahawks snap it at the 36. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second down and 10. Wilson finds Lynch.
Well, the defense is going to make you throw it short, then throw it short, take advantage of it, and that completion gives you a good situation now on third down.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd and 1.
The catch is made.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Baldwin's lined up now as a slot receiver.
1st and 10.
Here's Baldwin.
That's a gain of 7.
The Seahawks, 1 timeout remaining.
So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down.
Got a big lane. Wilson's tackled down at the 22.
Another first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
1st down and 10.
Wilson finds Lynch. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with it. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mounting a serious drive.
Wilson finds Lynch.
1st down here after the completion.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
We welcome you in now for the EA Sports Halftime Report presented by Verizon. Now let's take a look back at the first half. Both the Seahawks and the 49ers are in a defensive battle right now. The scoring is at a minimum, so both teams have to feel like if they can put some drives together, that they'll come away with a win. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. 3rd down, inches to go. Davis the target here, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 48-yard line. Seahawks take it at the 1. Lynch is looking for room to run, and he'll go for the score. Seahawks land the first punch. 49ers take it right from midfield. Broken coverage here on the pass play, and the pass and catch will end up going for 31 yards. Same drive, the completion will be made on the slant, and he's going to go 11 yards for the score. The 49ers tied up at 7. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Seattle for the start of the second half.
49ers setting up for the kickoff.
Adams is going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
Baldwin's in the slot. The 3rd quarter begins with this play. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a 1st down.
It's now 2nd down.
Wilson comes out in the pistol.
And he's forced to the ground.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
The Seahawks have it at the 24. He has the grab, and he gains maybe 3.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
Bolden's got it on the return. He stacked up at that point. First down, offense readying for the snap. The defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 30. Out of the pocket. It's wide open. Thomas in on the tackle.
The coach is going, hey, nice job, son, nice job. Anytime the quarterback takes off on a pass play and picks up a first down, it makes the coaches feel really good.
First and 10. Long ball to Calvin Johnson. Has the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The 49ers for the extra point.
The point after is good. Setting up for the kickoff. No return here, and Wilson will come back out at the 20. First down here. Offense lines up here. The defense gets a sack.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Second and 14 after the sack. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's third and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that could turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
Third and 11. Goes deep to Sidney Rice. Makes the catch deep down the middle of the field. He's got the touchdown.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
The Seahawks now lined up for the extra point. Makes the PAT. Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 14-14. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The 49ers are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Empty backfield look for Kaepernick here. The 49ers will take the snap from the 30. He
Juicy catch there. No one near him.
Kaepernick selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
First down at the 47. Takes off with it.
Breaks the tackle.
And he's out of bounds. The 49ers have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Kaepernick's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 7.
To Davis. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The 49ers clearly came into the week prepared to get their tight end involved again. Davis been huge in spots, making plays, and that's helped this offense tremendously, Phil.
Let's give the offensive coach some credit here, Jim. He found something he really likes against this defense. That's the tight end, and he keeps going to it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. First down following the long play. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. And he's thrown to the ground.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
The big sack on the last play brings up second down and 11. Offense lines up here.
The final quarter underway now with this snap.
Going to be a penalty here. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction. The defense accepts the penalty. The yellow marker against them has set up a 3rd and 15.
Colin Kaepernick will be taking this one from the gun. For the score.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Terrible job that time by the defense. 3rd and goal. They're expecting pass, and they still can't stop it. This defense is just not fast enough to stop those touchdown passes.
49ers setting up for the kickoff.
Takes it from the 2. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Seahawks offense now coming out. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Now 1st and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
2nd down and a long way to go.
Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Miller's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield.
3rd down and 8. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Bolden's got it now. Bolden taken down.
First down coming up.
Bolden's a receiver in the slot.
Wants to go deep. Makes the play. He's brought down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Scrambling now. Has the reception all alone. First down on the way. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. Offense lines up here. Keeps it here. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Boy, it's third and goal. Close game here. You want to get a touchdown. That's what you want. You come away with 3, that's going to be a big disappointment for your offense.
Offense lines up here.
Third and goal from the 4.
Now on the move. Picks up about 2.
Oh, wow, another couple inches, and that would have been 6 points for the offense, but he just falls short.
A short field goal try on the way. The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Steps up and fields it at the 2. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield.
Reaches out and snatches it. And he's brought down by Antoine Buffet. Bill, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
Running room.
They bring him to the turf.
You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about 2 teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is 2 different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim. And it doesn't matter. All we want to do is just get it done.
Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. First down. Pressure on every snap now. This play set up by the long gainer. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Looking long.
And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game.
In on the stop.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Gores lined up in a single back formation to the ground. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
That's a timeout by the D. Second down coming up. Split backfield here. And the give to Frank Gore.
Fights through contact.
Takes it the distance for the touchdown.
Touchdown on 49.
Now you know why running backs get drafted high. Because these long running plays for touchdowns, that's what you want. That's what the NFL is about. Making big plays, and when you get them in the running game, that's like double good.
The 49ers lined up now for the point after.
The point after try is in the books. The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
Adams running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Seahawks will begin their drive from the 26 now.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. The Seahawks snap it at the 26. Has his target.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Split backfield here. 2nd down and 5. Brings it in. Shakes off the hit. They'll meet him this time behind the line. The Seahawks use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 25. Gets it out for the completion. Still powering ahead. Breaks free. Has some space to work with. The Seahawks still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Wilson's numbers, though, speak to a team that could be winning if other things like their defense were doing their part here, partner.
Well, yeah, that's right. The defense has got to hold their end up, but the offense, they've been very, very good. The quarterback has been accurate. He has been smart, and that always gives you a chance when your quarterback is playing that well.
They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete.
On the way, 3rd down.
Baldwin's lined up in the slot.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Gets about 9 on the play. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
They'll go to the hurry-up here as the clock runs.
Wilson's going to just spike it. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Wilson's going to be in the pistol here.
2nd and 10. And he's taken down. 3rd down now.
Trailing. They'll go hurry up rather than call a timeout. Wilson from the shotgun.
Looks to his left. That pass was hurried.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Lynch is in the backfield. The Seahawks have it at the 34.
Shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the 1st down.
The Seahawks signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Reed makes the interception.
He's brought to a halt.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
And Irvin's there to take him down. 2nd down here. This will be the final snap.
Makes the reception. Wagner's there to make the tackle.
They started with practice back in July, training camps, all through the regular season. This was the goal from the beginning, to advance to the Super Bowl, and they have done so today with their win in the NFC title game. Well, partner, one side is Super Bowl bound after this huge victory today.
Yeah, it's like a dream come true, isn't it? You get a chance to play in the Super Bowl. So exciting, so many things done well by your football team in today's game. Really, all year long. Enjoy the next day or two, then get ready to try to win a Super Bowl.
For Phil Simms and all the team here on site, what a memorable championship game it was, and we'll see you next at the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.